from Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, USA. He is the reigning and defending WBA middleweight champion of the world, Daniel Miracle Man Jacob. From Karaganda, Kazakhstan, the reigning, defending, undefeated, universally recognized middleweight champion of the world, Gennadiyevich Golovkin, a.k.a. Triple G.
What up, everyone? We're back with another video, and this time we're doing the controversial fight between Daniel Jacobs versus Triple G. And this was controversial because I remember this fight. Everyone, especially when this fight was over, people were arguing nonstop, calling this fight with draw, or people were saying Triple G won, or no, Jacobs outboxed Triple G. So we're gonna break this down round by round and see how it goes. You know, as always, I'm gonna be scoring each round. Score along with me. Let me know in the comments below how'd you score it, who you thought won. But let's hop right into this fight. Round one. Both guys coming in the middle of the ring. Triple G trying to apply the pressure early. Jacobs moving around using his feet. So both guys just pawing with their jabs, trying to feel each other out. And I think Jacobs is doing good, moving his feet, not standing in front of Triple G, and trying to use that jab to keep the distance, find the range. And Triple G, you can see already he wants to come forward behind a strong jab. But I think Triple G needs to be doubling it and even mixing that jab to the body. Jacob needs to stay on his jab and keep using his feet, and so he doesn't get cornered, because he's the taller fighter and the longer arms. So he wants to keep this distance right here. So I like actually what both guys are doing, how Jacob's moving around, Triple G stepping right with him, trying to cut the ring off. I just wish Triple G would jab a little bit more, because he's coming good behind a strong jab, good combination from Jacobs. And I think that's what he needs to do, because when you notice, when Triple G throws that power jab, he stops because he's looking for another power shot. So if Jacobs can do more of that, slip or step out of the way and then counter right after, I think he'll have a lot more success. But like I was saying, I think Triple G should be jabbing to that body, trying to slow him down. Good jab to the body from Jacobs. Good jab from Triple G. See, there you go. See, like how the double jab, it helped him get that overhand right. And I think that's what he needs to be doing more of, trying to work more his jab. I was gonna say, I don't think Jacobs should let Triple G win this jabbing match. Even if Jacobs doesn't respond back with a hard jab, I think he should hit him with a quick jab or counter him, make Triple G not want to use that jab. And he needs to keep using his footwork like that. Good jab to the body. So you can see Jacobs just constantly moving. And it's good movement too. Like, this is kind of like what I was talking about other fighters. Like, when they slide around too much, they should just be stepping a little bit. That's kind of what Jacobs is doing right now. Slide a little bit and then step. I think that's a good plan. I think Triple G should work the body a little bit more. He's looking for the right hand to the head a lot. I think he should start shooting it to the body. I think he'll have a lot more success with that. I like how Jacob's keeping that distance. Good jab from Triple G. Good jab from Triple G. So it was a good filling out round. You guys can see they were both trying to fill each other out. Triple G is coming behind a strong jab. I think he should be throwing more jabs. You can see Jacobs is trying to throw quick hands and move side to side. So for that one, I feel like Jacobs won that round. I think he did enough with his movement, keeping Triple G off balance and landing the quick combinations in there. But Triple G did land the hard, effective jabs in that category. I think Triple G won in the jabbing contest. But like I said, I think Jacobs did enough with his combinations and quick hands. But I can see a case being made for Triple G. I just feel Jacobs won that one. There was not a lot of action. There wasn't much because you could both see guys filling each other out. Triple G trying to work his jab, trying to see if he can land the overhand right. Jacobs is moving, trying to keep that distance, that long range. That's why you saw him just pawing out and even kind of stiff arming, trying to keep that distance. And that's what I think Jacobs needs to do, is keep that distance. The only thing I would say is probably like mix it up. Like, you know, while he's here measuring distance, shoot a quick jab to the body, because he was landing the jabs to the body that caught Triple G a couple of times. But now I think if he mixes that up with another jab up top, or after that come back with a left hook, or even a right hand right after that, and then get back on, stay on the outside using his feet. That's what I would tell him. Like, if I was in his corner, I'd be like, hey, you know, I like the footwork, your movement good, but I would tell him, like, you know, try to work that jab a little bit more. Even if it's quick jabs, just flat, or pawing your jab, paw, and then quick jab to the body, paw, quick jab, right hand. Just keep them off balance. And then I would tell him, don't try to let Triple G beat you in a jabbing match. Like, you know, try to like catch his jab, counter with your jab, or shoot a right hand, or, you know, counter him, make him not want to use that jab, because when he doubles that jab, it's helping him get inside to throw those overhand rights. If I was in Triple G's corner, I would tell him, like, listen, Triple G, I like the good power jab, but work more on doubling, tripling that jab, especially throw a power jab to the body. I'll be like, you see him moving, don't just jab to the head, because he's got this hand, high guard, he's moving his head a lot. I'll say jab, even jab, feint to the head, go to the body, attack the body. And I'll be like, don't look for the overhand right just yet. I'll say, throw that right hand straight to the body, attack the body a little bit, get him focused on the body, and then slow him down. Then we can start coming over the top with that overhand right. But let's hop into round number 2 and see how that goes. Round number 2. Can see Triple G's back coming forward, and Jacobs is keeping that distance. You see Triple G's now trying to work that up and down, and even have that arm out to see how Jacob reacts, and Jacob switching southpaw. I think Jacob should not be trying to stay there. He should be trying to move, get out, just like that. Excuse me, sorry. He doesn't want to stay on the ropes, because Triple G, that's where Triple G wants. That's where Triple G takes full advantage, is when you're on the ropes. So Jacobs needs to shoot a quick shot like that and then move out. Just quick shots and move. So that was a good left hand, and that was smart. He slid under and then tied him up. And that's what Jacobs needs to be doing. Anytime he gets on the ropes, if he can't slide out, tag Triple G real quick and then slide or tie him up. Triple G should be trying to work his jab, and like I said, don't try to headhunt. He should be trying to focus on that body. Good jab. See, those are the jabs I'm talking about. Jacob should be doing, but Triple G shouldn't just be sitting there waiting. Good. He should be trying to push forward, working his jab, and then even sneak quick shots to the body, like a right hook, that right hand. Good jabs from Jacob. But see, Triple G was getting close, but he needs to get close with some punches. So, but yeah, like right here, like Triple G should be trying to jab, close that distance. Don't just try to walk in, close that distance. And not only that, but it blinds. Even if it doesn't land jabbing at Jacobs, it'll blind Jacobs to get him, help him get inside and let his hands go like that. Good jab from both guys. See how Jacobs using his footwork's making it a little bit harder for Triple G. Triple G was trying to come back with a hook, and he just stepped out of range. So, good jab from both guys. Good jab from Triple G. But anytime Triple G lands to body or to the head with the jab, he should immediately throw a punch to the body. He should take advantage, not get happy that he landed one. He should, if he sees that jab land, attack to the body right away. So Jacob's doing good with the movement and working his jab. And that's what he needs to keep doing, is working his jab, working the jab. See, and this is another reason why Triple G can't be headhunting, because Jacob's moving his upper body, especially his head, a lot when he sees him react. So he needs to be attacking that body. Like that right hook landed. It wasn't as hard as he could, but it's landing. It's helping him understand that he can land some harder shots if he does certain things. So that was a Good round for Jacobs. I gave that 10-9. So real quick, what I was talking about was you saw that right hook to the body landed. It wasn't the hardest, but Triple G wants to keep doing it because even though it wasn't hard, it lets him know I can land that right hook to the body. So he can like, okay, if I can land it, let me throw a jab. Let me start and then he can start processing. Okay, how can I make it more effective? You see what I'm saying? That's what I think he should do. Anytime he lands that jab, he shouldn't be trying to look for that overhand right, that jab, and then immediately rip to the body, because you see Jacobs using his feet and footwork and head movement to try to keep the space, keep the distance, and keep it kind of like a boxing type match. And I know Triple G wants to sit there, have you right there, or you coming to him and he lets his hands go. So Triple G needs to be, anytime that jab lands, body, body. Also, I think Triple G shouldn't be jabbing so much to the head. I think he should be aiming for that chest, because especially when Jacobs is moving kind of like that, yeah, his head may be moving, but that body ain't moving. So chest and body, he should be working that jab, especially hard power jabs, and then rip hooks to the body after that. But that's what I would tell Triple G if I was in his corner. Oh, real quick before I go to Jacobs, I thought Jacobs won that round because he was working more of his jab, and you can see Jacobs is feeling comfortable, working his jab, his combinations, using his footwork to get in and out of position, and you can see Triple G is not able to land his combinations, because like I said earlier, Triple G wants you right in front of him or coming at him or laying on the ropes where he can start letting his hands go, especially start sitting on his power shot. So by Jacobs moving, jabbing, combinations, quick combinations, I feel like he's outboxing Triple G right now. And now, if I was in Jacobs' corner, I would tell him, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good, especially in that second round, how you started picking up the jab a lot more. I would just say, when you switch southpaw, still work the same thing. Work that jab. Like, he's kind of just looking for that straight left hand. And I'm like, good. But, as a southpaw, work that right hand. Keep him distracted. Make him antsy, like he wants to come and jump in. And guess what? It'll make it easier for him to run into that left hand and then follow it with a right hook. Like that. But then I was telling him, like, anytime you get your back on the ropes, you slide out. If you can't slide out, quick combinations and tie him up. Do not lay on the ropes for nothing. And then I would tell him also, when you get back onto your right hand, just keep doing what you're doing, working your jab, throwing more hooks off that. But let's see a little bit more right hands, like whether it's to the head or to the body. Just a little bit more right hands to get Triple G, make Triple G respect you a little bit more. So, and make him frustrated a little bit more as well. But let's hop in round number 3 and see how that goes. Round number 3, Jacobs went southpaw in this round. So I think, it's going to throw Triple G off. But if Jacobs is going to go southpaw, he needs to be going to his right. And then Jacobs switch back. Triple G needs to, good, see, that's what I was saying. Throwing those body shots, attacking to the body. But what I was going to say earlier was, Triple G needs to be looking for small head movement. He keeps his head right in place to be hit. So, even when he comes forward, he can run into counters or stuff like that. That's why I think he should be moving his head. So in case, and if he shoots something in Jacobs' counter, he's already has his head moving. It makes it easier for him to slip. Good flurry from Jacobs. I think Triple G should have, like, when Jacob flurries, he should take a small step out of range and then start coming forward and attacking. Because if you see Jacob, sometimes when he starts flurrying, he'll stay in one spot. But Jacobs shouldn't stay on there, nowhere near on the ropes. Even though he has good defense, you don't want to take that risk. Because with someone like Triple G who has power, and then not only the power, but you don't want him to get confidence. And see, that's where he works. Like, whenever Jacobs is on the ropes, that's where Triple G tries to pick it up just a little bit more. So I think I was going to say that Triple G needs to be punching inside, not holding. He shouldn't be helping Jacobs out by holding. He needs to punch in there. And Triple G, but like I said, he needs to be working that jab, I think, to the chest and then to the body. He needs to attack the body. So Jacobs needs to go back to his jab. Don't let the shorter guy out jab you. And like I said, Jacobs throwing quick jabs just to keep something in his face or even to the body, like to disrupt Triple G's rhythm like that. And I was gonna say, I don't think Jacobs should like stand there, because for a second it looked like he wanted to sit there and trade with Triple G. I would just say keep boxing, keep boxing. He's doing really good at boxing. Just win the rounds outboxing him, and then later on as the fight progresses and if it gets into where they have to stand toe to toe, I would say stand toe to toe. Good jabs from Jacob. Good move from Triple G, but he can't fall asleep. You see how he landed that nice uppercut, and then he got relaxed, and Jacobs caught him with a hook. Like, Triple G should always be ready, because you see when they get inside, also Jacobs throws quick combinations too, so he has to be ready to punch and counter. So, but yeah, that's what I was saying is Triple G can't fall asleep, because you see when Jacobs starts letting his hands go, or hold on, let me go back. When they get close in range, and if Jacobs doesn't move, you see he throws quick combinations right away, and you saw that Triple G landed a beautiful uppercut. They got tangled up, and he relaxed, and Jacobs caught him with a hook, an awkward hook, while he was trying to lean on him a little bit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Triple G needs to be aware at all times in this fight. Like, he can't fall asleep, because Jacobs is letting his hands go, moving his hands. So also, I don't think, once they're inside, even if, let's just say, he had his head here, like, I think he should have tried to, like, get his arm up and move or change an angle so he can get inside and work and take full advantage of letting his hands go. I think that round was a little bit closer. I think Jacobs won it, but it was a little bit closer, because you see that Jacobs was getting where he's getting, I feel like he's getting a little too comfortable in the fight, in the sense of where he was laying more on the ropes. The first two rounds, he really didn't touch the ropes. The second round, he touched it once. Here, he was kind of more like sitting back, rolling. I think he did it twice on the ropes. He's getting a little too confident, because now that's helping Triple G pick up his pace and make him a little bit more active. And then also in spots, it looks like he wants to sit there and let his hands go. I think Jacob should go back to boxing, outboxing. Triple G let his hands go, like I said in that in the middle of the round, is let his hands go, outbox him, beat him as a boxer, and then if the time comes where later on in the fight where they got to sit down and trade, do that. But don't do it right now where it's early. Both guys are fresh. Both guys aren't tired. They can sit on their shots. You don't want to go tit for tat with someone, especially a knockout artist like both these guys, Triple G and Jacobs. So you don't want to do that. So I would, if I was in Jacobs' corner, I would tell him, like, listen, Jacobs, go back to your jab, working your jab, working your quick combination. Don't lay on the ropes for nothing. If you gotta if your back touches the ropes, get out of there. Slide out or roll, counter real quick, and then move right on out. But don't sit there and try to box, or don't try to sit there and just let Triple G let his hands go. You don't want to help give Triple G that confidence. And then if I was in Triple G's corner, I'd be like, listen, stop trying to headhunt so much with that overhand right. Attack the body, jab, body, jabs to the hard, stiff jabs to the body and chest. Wear him down, break him down, and that's going to help you get inside. And then start working that body. And the moment he gets on the ropes, I would tell him, let your hands go, but to the body. Don't worry about the head. Body. Wear his body down. Hit him in the arms. Who cares if his arms are there? Hit him in the arms, hit him in the body, wear him down, so we can get him in the later rounds. Wear him down now. So that's what I think both guys should do. But let's hop into round number 4 and see how that goes. Round number 4. Triple G's. Jacobs back and moving. Triple G's trying to put that pressure. But I think good jab to the body from Triple G. I think Triple G should be moving his head too. Good jabs to the body. But like I was saying, Triple G's his head's right there, so even if he comes in with an attack, like Jacobs can counter over the top, I think Triple G should be giving some movement. So even if, also because what's going to help is, even if Jacobs counters, with him moving, it'll be easy for Triple G to counter him. And see why I said I didn't want Jacobs on the ropes. He got too comfortable in that last round. He got caught with that overhand right. I wouldn't say it's nothing hard to look like a flash knockdown, but still, the point is that he got hit, and that's a 10-8 round so far for Triple G. And now you can see Triple G's got the confidence, because now look how aggressive he's becoming. And now I know that overhand right landed, but I would but if I was Triple G, I would attack the body, because you see Jacobs' focus up top. He has a high guard, he's moving, so I would hit the body a little bit, touch it a couple times, and then shoot that overhand right. but also he needs to go back to jab into the body. Jab into the body. I'm talking about Triple G. And Jacobs, he needs to be stepping around, moving. Don't let Triple G just start landing off and try to wear you down in this fight. I would just tell move. He should be moving just a little bit. Like, Triple G should take advantage. Like, he sees that Jacob's standing right there. He should take advantage and try to push a little bit more, working his jab, get on the inside. Especially, see, that's where Triple G wants. He wants Jacob to stand still. So he should try to push his advantage a little bit more and be aggressive and let his hands go. Good attempt at a flurry from Jacobs, but Triple G did good sliding his feet out. And that's why I think if Triple G doesn't feel comfortable, he shouldn't sit there and just block. He should slide out, step out of range. Or even when Jacobs flurries, he should stay low and then crouch inside and then work that body. You can see that Jacobs is trying to win back this round, or not make the round 10-8, make it 10-9. Good jabs from Triple G. So Triple G is definitely winning the jabbing match this round, and that's good. But he, like I said, he needs to be jabbing to the body. And the reason I keep saying jab to the body, because it's gonna make Jacobs look down, and it make it easier for Triple G to come with that overhand right. Because you can see that's Triple G's money punch in this fight right now. Good flurry from Jacobs. That's Triple G's money shot, is that overhand right. So that's why I keep saying, because Triple G wants to work. Hold on, so that was 10-8 round for Triple G. But the reason I'm saying that is because Jacobs, he's looking right here. He can see the overhand, he can block, he's here, he's focused. But if you keep jabbing low to make him concentrate on the body where he's looking down, guess what? You can come up with that overhand right, and that's what Triple G is looking for in this fight. It's that overhand right. That's why I keep saying jab to the body, jab to the body. Even though combinations to the body. One, the combination to the body is because Jacobs is moving a lot his head. So stop him by here, working his body, slowing him down. Then also I keep telling him work the body, because while he's working, he's focused here, rolling and all that. He's going to drop his hands, and guess what? Makes it easier to sneak that overhand right. And that's what I would be telling Triple G. I would tell him, like, listen, that was a good round. You got the knockdown good. He's starting to stand there in front of us, and you're working your jab. But give me something off that jab and give me more jabs to the body. Jabs to the body, and then slide up that overhand right. Don't just go looking for that overhand right away. Work the body, touch the body, get him distracted, and then shoot that overhand. And I'll also tell him, like, another thing I'm noticing too is Jacobs is here. He'll stand tall, but he hunches over just a little bit. I'll be like, start sliding your uppercuts in there. So jab, uppercut, hook, 1-2, uppercut. Like, start sliding more uppercuts. I would prefer the jab and the right uppercut, because then come back with that left hook. But he could do a 1-2 left uppercut. It doesn't matter. But I would tell him to start using more uppercuts off that. And then, or even I've seen Triple G knock out Matthew Macklin, like right uppercut, left hook. I would tell him the same thing, but use it behind the jab. When you see Jacobs like that, jab, right uppercut, left hook to the body. Start wearing down that body. And if I was in Jacobs' corner, I would tell him, like, listen, you got knocked down because you were on the ropes. Even if it was a flash knockdown, it's still a knockdown 10-8 in Triple G's favor. I'm like, don't stay on the rope. Like, I'm happy you're getting confident. I'm happy you're feeling yourself, but don't get where you're overconfident and then getting caught like that. I would say, back on your jab, working that jab, moving. As soon as your back touches the ropes, you're either moving, getting out, or you're throwing a combination and then tying up. But you're not staying on there, letting him get confidence. Because you see, that was what I was also saying earlier, was Triple G let his hands go when Jacobs was on the ropes. Even if it wasn't landing, he still got confidence, and guess what? It eventually led to that knockdown. So I would just tell him, like, listen, tell Jacob, back on that jab, back on your jab, move, hit. And I would say start trying to catch his jab and counter with the left hook. Jab, counter with the left hook, or even counter with a quick jab of yours. Stop him from using that jab, because if Jacobs lets Triple G out jab him, one, Triple G is the shorter guy, but two, if Triple G is out jabbing Jacobs, then he's gonna start letting his combo go. I'm gonna take all his punches so we can see anything he's coming, or any punch that's coming. So let's hop into round number 5 and see how that goes. Round number 5. See, Triple G back being aggressive. So I think Jacobs like should be trying to like jab right now. Just a little quick jabs. Keep that distance. That was good to how he slid in and smothered so he can hold Triple G. But I think Triple G should be like good overhand right from Triple G. But that's what I was about to say. I think Triple G needs to get back on his jab to help set that overhand right. You can see Jacobs was smiling earlier. And I like how Triple G was using that jab, but even when Jacobs closed the distance, he was still jabbing to keep Triple G to get himself a little distance, because Triple G needs just a small little distance to shoot his power shots. I like how Jacobs was trying to work that left hand a lot more. So good overhand right. But you see how Jacobs blocked that? That's why I keep saying I think he needs to mix it up. Go to the body, and then so it makes it easier to sneak that overhand. Good. What did I say? That right uppercut, left hook was right there. And I think Jacobs being flat-footed a little bit more, it's helping Triple G out. I think he should be going back, boxing, moving, using his footwork. Because he was doing real good the first 2 rounds, boxing, hitting, moving. But now that he's standing there a little bit more, it's helping Triple G out. And also, when Jacobs southpaw, he should be moving to his right. He shouldn't be trying to stay on the ropes. So, well, I think he needs to slide out. Shoot that left hand and then slide out. Here, get back towards that middle of that ring. Good. Now, Triple G can't sit there and wait for him. Even if he's a southpaw, Triple G should still be working his jab. Good left hands from Jacob. Good jab. And I think Jacob should as well be working his jab as a southpaw. I think both guys should be working their jabs. See? That's good from Jacob. And once he starts landing that jab, watch how Triple G pulls back a little bit. He should shoot that left hand straight to the body. And this is where Triple G should try to start using his head movement and jabbing. Good left hands from Jacob. But jabbing and then start trying to slip to his left and shoot that left hook to the body. I'm talking about Triple G. Good jabs from Jacob. You can see that the southpaw, you can see the southpaw is throwing off Triple G a little bit now that Jacobs is working his jab and letting his hands go. But like I said, I think Triple G should be trying to jab. See, good right hook from Triple G and good counter left from Jacob. And Jacob's back in that left hand. So I gave that round 10-9 Triple G because Triple G was landing a lot of the hardest shots early, and he controlled most of the round by letting his hands go. And you could see he was putting the pressure and feeling himself. It was towards like the last minute. Jacobs was finding success as a southpaw, working his jab and even shooting that left hands. And you can see when Jacobs southpaw, when he doesn't punch, Triple G gets confident and lets his hands go. Not as much, but he'll let his hands go. But when Jacobs goes on that jab and starts jabbing or even looking for that left hand, you can see it puts Triple G it confuses Triple G, and like he's not sure of himself and he's not comfortable. So you can see that the southpaw, if Jacobs can keep working that jab, keep punching off of it, you can see I think he'll slowly change the tide in his favor, because you can see like it took Triple G's jab away. But like I said, even though that happened, I still feel like Triple G won majority of the round, especially early, how he was letting his hands go, catching Jacobs with those overhand rights and working the body. So if I was in Triple G's corner, I'd be like, good round, good pace. I'd be like, listen, but when he goes southpaw, jab, still work your jab. That doesn't, just because he went southpaw doesn't mean you abandon your jab. But like, you jab going to your left, jab, and then you shoot that right hand to the body, and guess what? Keep working that, use your head movement, and then anytime you touch him with that right hand to the body, if you're in range, come up with that left hook. And when I say if you're in range, because when sometimes Jacobs shoot and he gets hit, he step out of range. But if Jacobs just stays right there and tries to counter or just block, come up with that left hook, catch him again. So right hand, come up with that left hook. If I was in Jacob's corner, I'd be like, listen, when you go southpaw, work your jab a little bit more. Work it, and even look for that right hook, because I was going to say, when you were jabbing him, you started taking away his jab, and even when you started using that left hand, you see he didn't know how to react. He wasn't trying to jab or anything. So I was telling him, just work that jab and then shoot that left hand, jab, right hook. Keep that Triple G from using that jab, because if Triple G can't jab, guess what? You can see all his other punches from there. So I'll be like, take that jab away. Even try to catch his jab and come over with a right hook, left hand. I'll be like, keep working that jab that jab as a southpaw. And I'm like, and if you switch right-handed, I'll be like, even throw quick jabs to the body, throw jabs to the body, and just to disrupt his rhythm, jab up, down to the body, and even give me a quick right hand off that. So, but let's hop into round number 6 and see how that goes. All right, round number 6. You can see that Jacobs wants to stand his ground a little bit more. I don't think he should be I think he should still be trying to use his footwork a little bit more. And he doesn't have to move like how he was moving in the first few rounds, but just enough to step out of range. So when Triple G punches, he's out of range. I'm talking about when Triple G, so when Jacob punches, he steps back when Triple G is punching. So Triple G is not in range, but he's in range to come back and counter. See, like small movements like that, just small movements. I think that's what he should be doing. And Triple G, that's what I think he should be doing a lot more, is using his head movement, staying low and trying to attack. He should stay low and attack. Good. Jacobs is back on his jab. And that's all I think he needs to do right now, is just work that jab as a southpaw and then see like that counter. Take Triple G's jab away. Good left hand. And that's, once again, you can see Triple G just has his head in one spot. That's why he's getting tagged. I think he needs some head movement. So, right now, Triple G, I was going to say he should get back on that jab. Start working that jab. Good jab to the body from Jacob. I think he should shorten up that left hook, and I think he would have landed. All good overhand right. See, Jacobs, he should, good body shot, good flurry. I was gonna say, I think Jacobs should try to start shooting that overhand right. Anytime Triple G jabs, he should shoot that overhand right. And that's when he's right-handed. That's another way he can take away that Triple G jab. So, I think Triple G needs to be doing some more head movement. I know Triple G doesn't move his head a lot, but he's running into a lot of shots, or he's just right there and it's easy for Jacobs to catch him with some shots. He needs a little bit more head movement and then trying to punch off that head movement as well. Good, but Triple G should go back to that jab to the body. He shouldn't be trying to headhunt so much. Good right hand. But Triple G needs to be going to his left. Whenever Jacob goes southpaw, he needs to be going to his left. Good flurry. And I don't think, so I think that's good flurry for Jacob. I don't think Triple G should back up when Jacob's flurries like that. He stays in one spot. So I think he should be blocking, rolling, and then stepping inside and trying to counter off that. Good. You can see Jacobs is building confidence now. He's feeling himself. So that was a good round for Jacobs. I gave that round 10-9 Jacobs. You can see Jacobs feeling himself. He's getting confident. He's switching more frequently both, and he's letting his hands go a lot more. But what I was saying was, if you notice, watch when Jacobs flurries, he stays right there and flurries, and you start seeing like either Triple G will get caught and then hop out. Like, he doesn't stay there, and that's good, like, if he's not ready. But I think if I was in Triple G's corner, I would tell him, like, listen, when he's flirting, throwing quick hands, you hopping out every time. I would say, actually sit there, block, and step in closer to him, and then let your hands go. Or block, and step in behind some punches, catch him off guard, because he's planted right there, and that's what we want. We want him planted so he take full advantage of that. And then I would also tell him, go back to your jab, work that body, back to the jab, working the body, but not just to now. I would tell him, like, start mixing head and body. Don't just Triple G keeps jabbing up top. I would tell him, like, mix jab to the head, jab to the body, head, body, and then keep just working that, and then start trying to throw that overhand right and slide in a body shot. I was gonna say one or the other's gonna land. He'll block that, but the body's open for you right there. Or he'll catch him with that overhand right, and then you can. If you catch him, we can catch him with that body shot. So I would tell him start looking more for that. But I also tell him like when he goes southpaw, he leans a lot to. So Jacob, he's here. He'll be jabbing like this. He'll lean a lot to the left. I'll say jab going to your left and shoot that straight right hand while you're going to the left because he's already here. You just go right ahead. He'll run right into it. But go to your left, jab, jab, and then shoot that right hand where he's leaning. Force him to do that lean so you can shoot that right hand right off that. If I was in Jacob's corner, I would tell him like, listen, Jacob, move your feet a little bit more, step around, keep working. We like what you're doing. We're liking how you're letting your hands go. But just give me a little bit more footwork. Like I said, not sliding, just step around. Because, sometimes he gets flat-footed and, he'll let his hands go or waiting to trade. And Triple G jumps in with a right hand or even a couple of jabs and catches him off guard. Like, he just catches you off that. So, stay relaxed. Don't stay flat-footed. Just take small steps. Like, even when he's jabbing, take a small step back and counter right over top with a right hand, left hook, something, give us a counter. Don't just sit there, take the shot, and then flurry. Just small step back, let your hands go. But let's hop in round number 7 and see how that goes. Round number 7. So you can see Jacobs is doing small steps like that. I think that's what he should be doing. I think he was trying to change it up and catch Triple G off guard. But Triple G should be trying to get back on his jab. See, because remember, Jacobs is a taller guy. He can't, and he's using his feet, so he can't just walk in. He needs to jab his way in to close that distance. And Jacobs needs to keep using his feet. Also working quick shots, quick jabs, quick counter hooks as a southpaw. But you see why Triple G is trying to headhunt? Jacobs is moving like that, using his upper body move. That's why I keep saying, see that how that good combinations from Jacob. But you see how he jabs her body? It helped him get close right there. And that's what he needs to do is keep jabbing to get him close in range. But he shouldn't be headhunting. Triple G needs to be working that body. Good jab to the body from Jacobs. And that's what Jacobs needs to do. Just keep jabbing. Because look, he's taking Triple G's jab away. And remember, Triple G he mostly uses that jab and then shoots combinations off that. Especially for that overhand right. Jacobs cannot lay on that ropes. He can't lay on the ropes. Even if the shots don't hurt. Pay attention. Triple G's not punching much. The moment Jacobs touches that rope, Triple G lets his hands go more and takes more risk. So that's why I think Jacobs needs to be constantly just working just like that. Just step around. Don't just keep backing up straight into the ropes. But Triple G, good flurry. But when Triple G lands to the head, he should immediately finish to the body, and that was a good flurry from Jacobs. So if Triple G won't just go strictly to the body, then if he lands to the head, he should immediately tack to the body. Change it up because it'll make the fight will be a lot easier for Triple G. Because you see that by him headhunting, Jacobs is moving, stepping out of range, or using his head movement, which is making it harder for Triple G. But if he attacks the body, it's right there for him. And Jacobs should not be laying on the ropes. Good flurry. Good 1-2 from Jacobs. So this is a lot better. The last round and this round are a lot better for Jacobs. You can see that Jacobs is feeling confident. He's getting back into a rhythm, and he's catching Triple G a lot more. Good right hand from Triple G. You can see. I think Jacobs, a good jab from Triple G. That was a good hard jab. I was about to say right before that happened, I think Jacobs should start sneaking in some quick jabs to the body. Good combination inside. The referee had to break it up. But you saw how Jacobs got excited. You could see. So hold on real quick. That's 10-9 Jacobs. But you can see Jacobs is starting to get in the rhythm of everything, and that's why I was telling for Triple G, that's why he can't be headhunting so much, because now Jacobs is feeling his rhythm. He's understanding what he can do with Triple G, how he can get away, and then now Triple G's punches aren't bothering him. So you can see he's feeling it. That's why Triple G can't just be headhunting, because you see Jacob doing this, or he's blocking. Or if he does catch him, he tries to rush in, he'll land 1 or 2 shots to the head, and they'll catch, Jacobs off guard, and then he'll rush and throw more, and then Jacobs back on the movement. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's why Triple G needs to be attacking that body a lot more, focusing on the body. Otherwise, there's going to be more rounds like that are going to favor Jacobs, because you can see, like, he's using his movement. He's switching southpaw, right-handed to southpaw, southpaw to right hand, and you see like how he did he threw a 1-2 switch right hand and then finished with overhand right. Even though it didn't land it, you could see that he's getting comfortable switching as he punches, switching his stances and catching Triple G in different awkward spots or stuff like that. So, very good round from Jacobs. He's starting, like I said, he's feeling himself, letting his hands go. If I was in Triple G's corner, I would tell Triple G, I'd be like, listen, you can't headhunt with this guy. He's starting to move. Even if you catch him with a good 1-2 or jab overhand right, don't throw a left hook. Don't throw your next shot or next 2-3 shots to the head. Go back to the body, because he's starting to move around. So attack that body. Wear the body down a little bit. Get him tired so he doesn't want to move as much. And guess what? He'll lay on the ropes more, and then we can wear him down and take full advantage. But I would tell him, like, Triple G, more jabs to the body, more jabs to the body, jab straight right hand to the body, and then come up with a left hook right hand. And I would also tell Triple G a little bit more head movement. I know people are like, oh, Triple G doesn't move his head, but yeah, but when you start stepping up in class, fighting other elite fighters, you have to start stepping out of the box a little bit. And I think Triple G needs to be staying low, just a little bit of head movement. So even if Jacob starts his flurry, he can tighten up and then come back with something, hooks, body shots, or something. If I was in Jacob's corner, I'd be like, listen, you're doing really good. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about, if I would tell him, be honest, is you laying on the ropes. Don't try to lay on the ropes. I know you didn't do it as much. You got out a little bit more, but try not to stay there. Try to focus on turning more, getting back into the middle ring, try to stay there as much as possible. But I would tell him, like, also keep working that jab as a southpaw. You're taking away his jab. Keep jabbing more as a southpaw. Keep jabbing so he can start setting up that left hand to the body, that left hand right hook, or even jabbing hook off that, so it can lead, Triple G ducking, and then we can lift him up with a left uppercut. And then I would tell him, when you go right-handed, don't hunch. I've noticed, like, when he's southpaw, he's kind of more relaxed. When he's right-handed, he's more hunched over. Like that. I would tell him, like, relax. I'm not saying, drop your hands, but, stay right here. Don't be, look like tense. Relax right here. And then I would say jab more shots to the body, jab to the body. And then when Triple G comes in with that strong jab, shoot that overhand right. Make him not want to throw that jab anymore. But let's hop into round number 8 and see how that goes. Round number 8. See Jacobs on a moving jab, Triple G back trying to come forward behind his jab. Good little flurry from Jacobs. Even though it wasn't hard, it's trying to grab Triple G's attention and see what he's going to do. So I think not just jabbing to the body. I think Triple G should be doubling up his jab, double and triple jabs. Shouldn't be just trying to look for one jab to get him inside. I think he should be throwing more jabs. Like, see, that's another reason why I was saying don't headhunt. You see how Jacobs is rolling? That's why I said attack the body. Good combination and a good body shot from Jacobs. Good 1-2. The only thing, good countering from Triple G. I think Jacobs, he's coming straight forward. I think when he's southpaw, he needs to be moving to his right as he punches. Good jab to the body from Jacobs. And that's just like that. Keep working that left hand. Keeping Triple G busy with keeping his hands by his face. And once again, I think Triple G needs to head movement and more jabs to the body. But not just 1, 2, 3 jabs. Get him close in range, and then where he can let his punches go. You can see Triple G's jumping in. He's trying to headhunt more. See, that was good left hand inside from Triple G. And that's why the body shots, I believe, are there. If Triple G would go more, but he's too focused on the head, and it's making it real hard for him, because Jacobs, you see, is moving. He's got a lot of upper body movement that he's doing. Good flurry from Jacobs. See, like that was a good jab to the body. Like, it's there. The jabs to the body are there for Triple G, but you know, you could tell like Triple G wants that overhand right. He wants the big hooks to the head, but he should be attacking more to the body. Good body shot from Jacobs. There you go. He landed another body shot. That was good change up. How he was jabbing up top. Good overhand. See, just how him working a little bit to the body. How he was able to land it, that overhand, that small overhand, and that's what I think he should keep doing. Good flurry from Jacob. Good work inside. That's why I was saying earlier in the fight that Triple G can't get relaxed, because you saw how he tried to hold. He got relaxed and Jacob started letting his hands go. So I felt that was a 10-9 for Jacobs. I feel Jacobs won that round based pretty much off his jab. I mean, he did have good flurry, but he was winning more jab. He was jabbing more and letting his hands go more. While Triple G, you could see Triple G's head hunting too much. He's just looking for that overhand right, or that just one jab to the head and let the right hands. Like that was kind of a perfect example when they were on the Triple G just letting his hands go. And that's all Jacobs is doing, rolling. That's why I'm saying he needs to attack the body, like hit that body. Don't worry about the head so much, or even chest. Like aim for the body, because there was 3 good times where he did land a good jab to the body. He landed a jab up top and snuck in a right hook, and there was another time I don't remember exactly what he did, but he landed a left hook to the body on the inside. And the body shots are there. It's just that Triple G needs to be more active and throw it rather than just trying to get that head on, get into the head. Because you saw when he did that jab right hook to the body, his next thing was jab overhand right. Guess what? Jacob stood right there. He had the tight guard blocking that, and then he was able to sneak in that overhand right. And that's what I think Triple G needs to do more of, is to attack the body. Even if it's one shot like that, jab right hook to the body, or right hand left hook to the body. Just keep him occupied that you're hitting the body, and guess what? That overhand right is right there. I know Triple G's looking for it the whole fight. It's there if he attacks the body and jabs more to the body. Especially with Jacobs moving, you can see that he's using his feet. The body's there. Just keep jabbing your way to the body, and then you can throw that right hand up top after you touch that body a couple times, because you'll see that body shot will keep him in place. Even if he's moving, it'll help him keep him, pushing him back towards the ropes. If Jacob's still moving, like push him back with a good power jab, or even doubling up those jabs. But I definitely felt Jacobs won that round. I feel like he's letting his hands go a lot more. He's getting confident, and he's taking a lot of Triple G's weapons away. His punching, like he's making Triple G not want to punch as much as he was before. So if I was in Triple G's corner, like I would explain to you guys, I would tell him, like, listen, we need more body shots. If you punch to the head, finish to the body. You know, so if you hit a 1-2, I want a left hook to the body. 1-2, 1-2-3, finish with a right hook. Finish with something to the body. But I will also tell him, like, listen, give us more jabs to the body. More jabs, because he sees that you're looking for the overhand right, or you're just trying to head out. I'm like, attack his body. Keep him focused on the body where he keeps his hand here. And guess what? We can sneak in around his guard. We can sneak around after that. But like, get him where he wants to stay still. And then we go start punching around the guard. Don't just try to, while he's moving, try to head hunt, or just walk your way in. Jab. Preferably jab to the body, or even jab body then head, or head body, something. But work that body in your mix of your offense. Don't just head hunt, and then every once in a while you sneak in a body shot. Like, keep it on a regular basis. Body, head, body. Like, keep the body work in there. If I was in Jacob's corner, I'll tell him, like, good, keep working your jab, doing what you're doing. Good round, letting your hands go. The only thing I would tell him is more like, when you guys get in the inside, don't look so much for your hooks. I would say start lifting them up with uppercuts, because you guys are inside and the hooks are like barely missing, because he's Triple G staying real close and tight. I would say with him being tight like this, start sliding your uppercuts a lot more when you're in range. When you're mid-range to inside fighting, just start letting those uppercuts go a lot more, and then hook. So once you get done with your uppercuts, hook, check hook to get out, and then back on that jab. Keep your movement and letting your hands go on that outside. So let's hop into round number 9, see how that goes. Round number 9. Triple G was trying to work the uppercuts and stuff. Good flurry from You can see that. See, Triple G needs to get back on his jab, but not just to the head. He needs to be trying to work that body. Good flurry from Jacobs. But I don't, as Jacobs too, I don't think he should be letting Triple G win that jabbing match, because Triple G, when he's jabbing, it helps him get closer, but also let his combinations. And like I said, Jacobs can throw a hard jab or throw quick jabs. It doesn't matter. Just keep that jab going. Yup, see how it keeps Triple G on the offense? I mean, on the defense. Just keep working that jab and then move around. But Jacobs doesn't want to be on those ropes. He needs to get out of there. Triple G is trying to, I would say, that was a good jab left hook inside, but he should have finished with a right hook to the body or a right hand. I'm talking about Triple G, because Jacobs' hands were high. And that's another reason why I think Triple G should throw body shots, because Jacobs' hands are high. Slide in those body shots. He's trying. He tried that right uppercut. It hit the hip. Talking about Triple G. Good flurry from Jacobs. But I was in there. A good turn from Jacobs. But I would say in there, I think he should have been shooting uppercuts, trying to lift Triple G up a little bit. You can see Triple G's trying to put the pressure now. But he should be putting the pressure behind the good, hard, strong jabs to the body and chest. You can see like he's trying to put pressure, and I like how Jacobs is trying to push him off and turn him, but Triple G should keep seeing that Jacobs wants a little distance. He keep that pressure going and working the jab just like that. Good uppercut from Triple G, very good. Go overhand from Jacobs. And see, that's where Triple G should take advantage. You see how Jacobs doesn't want to move? He should get inside and try to work more. Let his hands go, because that's exactly what he wants. He wants Jacobs to stay right there. You don't want Jacobs when he's moving. Especially when he starts seeing him towards the rope, he should back him up with strong jabs. Good uppercuts from Triple G. Good flurry inside from Triple G. And you see how he did that? He took a small step back and came right back in. I was saying that early on in the fight. That's what he should have been doing. So, good round from Triple G so far. He's picking up the pace, and that's what he needs to do. The pressure, just the only thing is to the body. To the body, that's what he needs to be doing. And see, he's trying to headhunt so much with that big overhand right, and guess what? Jacob sees that and ducks. So, that was a good round for Triple G. I gave that 10-9, Triple G. So, real quick. So, let's talk about the overhand. You see how he keeps looking for the overhand? That's why I keep saying that he needs to attack the body, because you see Jacobs, he looked for it twice in a row and Jacobs just ducked like that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I would tell Triple G is work that body. But it was a good round with Triple G, because you can see Jacobs is getting a little tired. So Triple G started picking up the pressure and started, pressuring him more. The only thing is, pressuring and letting his hands go, especially toward the end. The only thing is, two things. One is tell Triple G, put the pressure, but put the pressure behind the jab though. Good, strong, hard jabs. And I would say 1, 2 hard jabs, and then let your hands go. And then the second thing is body, what I've been saying the whole time. Body, work that body. Don't just bank on that overhand right. Especially, you see that Jacobs, he's tired, but he still got his head moving. So I'm like, tack that body, wear the body down. Don't worry, even if he slides here, the body's there. He's going to run into it. Attack that body. And then guess what? Put him back up here where his hands are here. And then we can go back to that overhand right, or working. Letting your hands go up to the head. That's what I would tell Triple G if I was in the corner. I would tell Jacobs, I'd be like, all right, listen, Triple G won that round. Take deep breaths. Breathe. I'd be like, listen, work on your jab. Hit him. And then small steps side to side. Let your hands go. But if you feel like, you can't get it, I would say just tighten up. Stay relaxed, roll his shots and counter with some uppercuts. Like, for example, so he'll roll, counter, left uppercut, right hand, left hook, or right uppercut, left hook, right hand, either one, like counter with something, or even right uppercut, left hook, and spin out. Like, I'll be like, don't sit there, like hit him with 2-3 shots, spin out, get out, and then if he keeps pressure, tie him up and turn him. Turn him like how Jacobs did do it one time. He pushed him, I'd say the same thing. Tie him up, turn him, get him out of there. And even if you're just here, pawing with your jab, paw with it, and let him try to get behind this, and then if he rushes in, boom, let that right hand go right away. But let's hop into round number 10 and see how that goes. Round number 10. See, Triple G is trying to get back that pressure, and he's trying to land uppercuts. Because Triple G had some success in the last round with uppercuts, and good flurry from Jacobs. And that's what I think, good body work from Jacob. But I think Triple G has a tight guard. He's tight. He should come back and shoot a quick combo off that, or some hard shots. So, like, Triple G should take advantage, work in there, start sliding shots to the body. Don't let just Jacobs let his hands go in the inside. And I like how Jacobs push. I think he should push in and fire a combination off that. Good body shot with Triple G. So Triple G was using his head a little bit. Good body work from Jacobs. And this is what I think. See, Jacobs is attacking the body. This is the same exact thing I think Triple G should be doing back to Jacobs, attacking that body. See, Jacob switch southpaw. He's doing good with the jab, keeping that distance. But Triple G keeps trying to headhunt with that overhand right. I think he should be trying to throw that straight right hand to the body. Good jab from Jacob. So I think Triple G should be stepping to his left, working his jab to set that right hand straight to the body, and then he could come immediately up with a left hook if he wants to go to the head. Good flurry from Jacob. Good 1-2. And see, Triple G, if he's not going to jab his way, he needs to be moving his head, get him on the inside. That overhand, that first one landed partially, but the second one didn't. And that's why I'm saying he should have hit that overhand and then left hook to the body right afterwards. The body's right there. Good right hand from Triple G though. And Triple G, I was going to say, he needs to cut that. He should have stepped around to keep Jacobs on that ropes. Kind of let Jacobs off the hook. He should have hit and then took a step to his right to stay right in front of Jacobs, where Jacobs would have been on the ropes. Good body shot from Jacobs. Good right hand from Triple G. But Triple G just can't land one shot. He landed a right hand, and then that was it. He should have tried right hand and left hook to the body, or right hand jab, something. He should be shooting combos, and that was a good power jab from Triple G. Both guys trying to flurry. Good left hook inside. Good jabs from Triple G. So that was a good round for Jacobs. I gave that one 10-9. I thought he came back very well, because I honestly, at the 9th round, looked like he was getting tired, and I thought, you know, Triple G even thought the same thing, like he can do this, have the same success coming forward and putting that pressure. And you could see that Jacobs was standing his ground a little bit more, letting his hands go, and then he started getting comfortable, and it seemed like he started getting his wind back, where he could starting to box and move. So that's why I thought Jacobs was winning, because he was letting his hands go more, and he was more like he was setting the pace. Like he was, when he wanted to fight with Triple G early on, they were fighting, and then the moment he wanted to start boxing, he was boxing, keeping his distance, and beating Triple G like that. But if I was in Jacobs, I would tell him, like, listen, that's good. Keep doing what you're doing. We're in the championship rounds. Let's win these 2 rounds for sure. It's a close fight. Let's win these rounds. I would tell him, like, you know, keep working your jab. I would say whenever you get inside with Triple G, you're letting your hands go. You're throwing a lot of hooks, but he's staying tight here. He's staying right there in front of you. I would say lift him up with uppercuts. Start lifting him up with uppercuts. And then once you lift him up, finish with a straight shot. Whether it's left uppercut, right hand, right uppercut, jab. And the reason I say a right uppercut jab is because Jacobs can use that jab to step back and then throw a long right hand. He can use that jab to help create space. Even if he doesn't throw a punch off that, use that jab to help get distance, where Triple G, if he tries to counter or anything, he sees that there's a lot of room to be that he's got to cover to get back close inside. So I would tell him, it's like uppercuts, finish with a straight shot and get out, slowly move around. I would tell him it's like you're ducking that overhand right a lot when he shoots it. I would say, give me some fire off. If you're a southpaw, you duck that over, shoot a left hand to the body, or double your jab. I'll be like, if you're right-handed and you duck, left hook to the body. Give me that left hook. So you see that overhand, slip or weave and slide that left hook to the body and come up with a left hook up top. If I was Triple G, I'll be like, or if I was in Triple G's corner, I'll be like, listen, you got to put the pressure back on Triple G. So like how you did in the 9th round, and if Jacob stays inside with you, let your hands go. You don't have to go tit for tat. Like if he throws 10 punches, you don't have to throw 10 punches with him. Let him throw his 10. You block and sit down on 4 or 5 hard shots, especially to the body. That's where you want him to be inside. It's okay. Roll with your shots and start letting your hands go. Start banging that body. Start hitting him with uppercuts inside because he's hunched over. Lift uppercuts and then finish to the body. But if he's on the outside moving, back to that jab. Stiff, hard jabs to the head and to the body. But not just one. Double, triple up. And then don't be looking for that overhand right away. Shoot a straight right hand to the body. Touch the body a little bit. Once again, work the body so it makes it easier to slide that overhand right. But let's hop into round number 11 when the championship rounds and see how that goes. Round number 11. Triple G's trying to put that pressure. Jacobs is moving around. Good. See how Triple G landed jab to the body and he was able to jab to that. That's what he should have been doing this whole time. Good. I like how Triple G, he did the same thing that Jacobs did to him. He relaxed and then snuck in the overhand right. So I think Triple G should be working his jab. Don't just try to rip a hard shot right away. Hide it behind the jab and then attack. Like that. Good. But remember, he can't just stay on the outside and keep jabbing. He should, even if it's just like he takes an inch forward as he steps, he needs to close that distance. Good jab to the head though. Jacobs can't stay on the ropes because look, Triple G's letting his hands go and he's having success because Jacobs is laying on the ropes. So uppercut, yeah, I was gonna say exactly uppercuts. When Jacobs hunches over like that, Triple G should shoot those uppercuts, lift him up. Good, good left hook from Jacobs. But I think Jacobs should go back on his jab, back onto the jab, keep that distance and shooting his straight shots. I don't think he should be just trying to jump in with his hooks. Just keep that distance. Let Triple G come to you. Let your hands go. Let Triple G come to you. And you can see like Triple G is trying to jump in himself with one shot. I think he should double up and use his feet, push him on the inside. Good. You can see both men are trying to exchange in there and good work inside from both guys. Good jab going backwards from Triple G. Good flurry from Jacobs. Good left hook inside. That uppercut by Jacobs looked a little low. And good uppercut from Jacobs. But you see Triple G's inching closer, but he should be popping the jab. Or if he's not going to punch, he needs head movement. He needs some head movement in there. He can't just walk in straight at Jacobs. He needs some head movement. So if Jacobs punches, good jab to the body. If Jacob punches, he can slip, weave, whatever, and then counter right off that. So, you can see Jacobs getting a little wild with his shots and good defense. See, that's all Triple G had to do, defense. You see how he's using his head movement? Now, he used it for defense. Use it going backwards. Use it coming forward at Jacobs. That's what I think he should do. Good exchange by both men. So that was a really good 11th round. I liked how Triple G was trying to keep the pressure up, but I don't feel like he was able to work much off that, like make it effective. So I think that I gave that round 10-9 Jacobs, because you know, even though Triple G was coming out putting that pressure, trying to work and everything, it wasn't he didn't make it an effective pressure. Like, yeah, he kept coming forward, kept implementing, but I felt like Jacobs won from the harder, cleaner shots. He was letting his hands go a little bit more, and especially towards the end, how he landed that big, I believe it was overhand right left hook on the last like 5 seconds of the round in it or whatever, it helped to pretty much stamp it. Like I feel like Jacobs won more because, like I said, his the punches, he landed the harder shots and was letting his hands go. Like Triple G was trying to put the pressure, but I don't feel like it was effective pressure. Like he kept coming, but he couldn't have no like long lasting effect with that pressure. So that's the reason I'm giving it Jacobs 10-9. So if I was in Jacob's corner, I would tell him, listen, we need to win this round big. Okay, let your hands go. Don't get careless. Just keep him on the outside. Work that jab. Use your footwork. The moment he comes, not even inside, he comes a little bit towards you, let your hands go. Quick combination, then get out of there. Get out of there. If you, the moment your back touches the rope, tie him up. Tie him up. Do not try to sit there, roll. I don't want to get caught with no shots. Let your hands go. Move, move, move. I'll say, or even switch southpaw, even when you like in the middle of it, like if you're moving and he tries to jump reach, like pivot out and turn into a southpaw and work your jab. Like use your switching stance to help you slide out away from the corner of the ropes, and then stay working that jab, especially if you're southpaw jab, shooting left hands to the body. If I was in Triple G, I'd be like, listen, Triple G, we gotta win this round big. Pressure him behind the jab, and the moment back him up with stiff hard jab. Every jab you throw is a stiff hard jab to the chest, to the body, and then tag that body and finish. Anytime you hit him to the body, finish with that overhand right. Finish with the overhand right. And if he hunches over like this, start lifting him up because I would say don't throw that right uppercut. Oh, I mean throw the right uppercut if you're gonna finish with left hook to the body. The reason I said don't do it, I would tell Triple G, throw that left uppercut, lift him up, and then finish with that overhand right. That's what I would tell him, is like when he's over there. But if he's moving a lot, jab to the body, cut the ring off, put that pressure, pick up the pressure, the pace in this round. So let's hop in this championship round and see how it goes. Jacobs is moving. They're tying up. And this is what Jacobs wants. He wants to slow that clock down. If Triple G, I wouldn't try to hold. You don't want to slow the fight. You want to let your hands go. Make sure you're winning this. Jacobs is just moving, sliding out. See, I think, Jacobs should let his hands go a little bit more too, and then tie up. Don't just tie up. You want to, like, make sure you're winning the round too. Good inside work from Triple G. Jacobs trying to let his hands go. I think he should put, like, a little bit more power into those shots. Not everything he can, but just sit on it a little bit. Because, you don't want to just pity pat and, while Triple G's trying to knock you out. Like, you don't want people saying, well, you were pity patting in that round, so that's why you didn't win the round. You can see Triple G's trying to look for those uppercuts. Good jab from Triple G. Good short shot inside. Oh, it was back of the head. Oops, sorry. And Triple G, good hook inside from Triple G. Good hook inside Triple G. So Jacobs back to letting his hands go. You can see Triple G trying to headhunt. Good right hand from Jacob. And I think Jacob should be trying to let his jab to help set up that flurry. Because you can see Jacob's trying to look for flurry to let his hands go. But I think, by him just trying to shoot for it, Triple G can see it and he's catching him, coming in or catching him with some shots. I think if he hides it behind the jab, he'll do really good. Good right hand from Triple G in there. And I think Triple G should keep letting his hands go and picking up the output, like keep pressuring and letting the hands go a little bit more, especially to the body. Like right there, how he threw a little right hook to the body. I think he should have just sat on it a little bit more. Good defense from Jacobs. So, like, Triple G needs to be pressuring more like that, coming forward behind a stiff jab. And I like how he turned, but he should have turned and shot right off that. But that was good how Jacobs turned with him and caught him with a short hook on the inside. So and they're finishing strong. So I gave that 10-9 Triple G. I felt that was a Triple G round. He was effective. He closed off strong. He was laying a lot of hard shots, nice, good, crisp shots inside. I think Jacobs was just he was tired and he was just letting the clock wind down, you know, trying to flurry, pick his spots and try to win it based on flurries. But I felt with Triple G's clean, effective punches, I felt like he won the fight. So I'm going to tally up my scorecard, guys. Yeah, I'll tell him my scorecard. We'll hear what the judges say. And I'll let you know my scorecard. Let me know in the comments below how did you score and who you thought won. But let's hop right into the next one.
Price fell at 115, 112. Max DeLuca scores at 114 to 113 to the winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated and still the universally recognized middleweight champion of the world, Gennadievich Golovkin, a.k.a. Triple G.
Me personally, I disagree with the judges. I had it 8 rounds to 4. So I had it 115, 112. Like how the two judges had it 115, 112. But I had it for Jacobs. I felt Jacobs won this fight. Be honest with you, like I think he was outboxing Triple G early on. Early on, I think he was outboxing him, outworking him, keeping the fight at a slow pace. And you know, I feel like there might have been a few maybe one or two swing rounds, but I still feel at the end of the day, I still feel like Jacobs did enough. Um, you know, especially with you know Triple G trying to headhunt so much. That's where I think Triple G went wrong in this fight. He was trying to headhunt too much, and it made it easier in the sense for Jacobs to like see that, use his feet and use his head movement to avoid a lot of those shots. And you know, I think with Jacobs, you know, switching southpaw, letting his hands go, fast combinations. Um, I think that's what helped him win the fight. Is like him boxing, him letting his hands go, and you know, the knockdown, I mean, he did get caught and got dropped, but I think like for the most part, when he kept it in the middle of the ring, like it was pretty like in his favor. But when he went on the ropes, that's when you could see Triple G was having success. He was letting his hands go. He was catching him. That's how he dropped Jacobs and everything. I feel that, but that's just me. I feel like Jacobs, I felt like he did enough outboxing. Um, he did enough to outbox Triple G. Um, but like I said, there was a couple of swing rounds here and there, so you know maybe you know a couple of those could have swung into Triple G's favor. But like I said, I think Jacobs just won it. But let me know in the comments below, guys, how did you score the fight? Who you thought won and why they won? Um, but you know, oh, sorry, I almost forgot. So next week I'm breaking down that Romero um Jackson fight, the robbery. If you guys don't know him, Rolly, he won the WBA interim title, and it was everyone was saying highway robbery. I already got the video, you know, scheduled, so it's gonna be up next week for you guys to enjoy. So I hope you guys stay tuned for next week for next week's fight breakdown on that one. But as always, guys, this is Castigador. It was fun. I'll see you guys next time.